Hi, this is Ola and welcome back to Cherry Pick Your Life. And today we talk about second part of how to get to your optimal weight loss. And as you know, I told in our previous section that when we talked about weight loss, oftentimes we just get lost on the way because there are so many aspects and this and this and this, and it seems like so complicated. But it's not complicated. Really, the path to your optimal weight is two things. Consists of two paths. How to stop sugar addiction and how to stop the addiction for simple carbs. Carbs based on flour. This is as simple as that. And it's not shouldn't be complicated. Maybe what weight loss industry makes it complicated. I don't know who makes it complicated, but it's not complicated. So today we talk about emotional hunger, which is the second reason which causing us to have an addiction to sugar and addiction to carbs. So what is emotional hunger? An emotional hunger, it is where we start linking our emotions with certain food. Like, oh, I need to have it. It looks so good. Oh my God, I deserve it. I had such a bad day today. I need it. Oh my God, I love it. And all of that reactions where instead of food and say, oh, that's tasty, that must be tasty too, we just start linking in emotions that. And from what I have seen, oftentimes these emotions originates from very early years of our life, in particular maybe before we are 6 years old. And this is the time where all our senses are directed to how to have love. Because if you have love, you will survive. How to have love of our mom, of our dad, of our grandparents, of the kindergarten teachers. And all is directed to that. And oftentimes what happens, we've been rewarded with the chocolate bar, with the cookie, with the ice cream. Oh, you were such a good girl today, we will have an ice cream. Oh, you're such a good girl, and given a chocolate. Or the Santa Claus comes and say, I got you the presents, were you good kids? And kids start shouting, yes, we were good kids. Say, no, we will ask your mom. And mom say, yes, they were good kids. Okay, now this is a chocolate bar. So we soon very much learn that we are rewarded with these things. And oftentimes we start linking these foods with feeling loved, feeling comfort, feeling more safe, feeling accepted. It might not be necessarily only that. I also know cases where, for example, ice cream was giving a sense of independence to a man. And even in his later ages, he was like, oh my God, I need to have the ice cream. And what was behind that was when he was 8 years old, mom was giving him money to buy bread, and he went to buy bread, and he sneaked in to buy ice cream. And this feeling of, oh my God, I can do it. I'm on my own. I'm independent. This was linked to ice cream. So every time when he wanted to feel a little more power, a little more stronger, he was going for ice cream. So, if you have this dialogue with you, sometimes is, oh my God, it looks so good. Oh, I love it. Oh, I must have it. Oh, I feel so good when I have it. It's unlikely that you have some emotional connection with the food. And note, the moment you have an emotional connection with the food, there is no diet in the world. There is no willpower in the world which will release you from that, because you will always be doing something that emotion dictates you to do. Maybe from time to time you will like kind of putting yourself under the stress and say, okay, I'm not going to have it. But trust me, there would be the time when you will, probably when you would be one-to-one with yourself. So what to do here? There are many modalities that are helping us to resolve that. And one of these modalities is hypnosis. And hypnosis exists already for 200 years and proven to be extremely effective with particular unlocking this connection. But first, what we need to do, we need to understand where this cause was. Was it at the time when the parents left you with the grandma, and grandma was feeling that you were a little upset, was feeding you with all sweets, and you said, okay, love is sweet. Or when you're given sweet, you feel loved. And or you've been restricted in parents' house, and you came to your grandparents' house, and they were giving you everything, and you felt, oh my God, the sweets are the freedom. So we need to find the cause. Normally we do it with the regression. And once we find this cause, we're able to reframe it. Because it's really the matter of looking into that. Do you really believe that the cookie or the cream or any cupcake is making you happy? Do you really believe it? Do you really that the cupcakes make you feel loved? Okay, let's run a little test. So let's say tomorrow you have the first anniversary from your wedding, and your loved one comes and brings you the chocolate bar and give it to you and say, sweetheart, I love you. I love you deep in my heart, with all my heart. And this is the chocolate bar. And what would we feel? You probably would feel, excuse me? I'm not 5 years old. Not that I don't love you, but can you be a little more creative about expressing your love, expressing your feelings, and maybe finding a little more appreciative present, which really be, let's say, symbolize your life. And why you do it to you? Why standing one-to-one with you, you say, oh, I feel loved. How you can feel loved with a chocolate bar? So what I wanted to say is that there are many modalities how you can do it. I also like other modalities like sound healing. It's called, I think, sound tuning. They can also, let's say, help us to unlock these connections we are making between food and emotion. And even before that, even before any therapy, you already can start being a little more curious, detective. You can start inquiry. You can start being observer for you. And see, next time when you have an ice cream or something, that you can just start observing the dialogue you are having with that. Why you talking yourself into that? Why you liking this? What makes you feel? How it makes you feel? And the moment you start this dialogue between you and between this sugar dealer, like a drug dealer, and you start talking with that, just see what's going on. Give it a chance, at least for a certain time. And then see, are you still want to have it? If you want to have it, you go and have it. But if you're not wanting it so much, then pass it by. And what oftentimes we see tremendous effect in a hypnosis where we start entering the field of a choice. I can have it now, and I may not have it now. Is there any reason why I should have it now? Okay, if it's the birthday of your close friend or of your children and you have a nice cake or ice cream, I try it in the celebration. If it is something else, is it something I want? Do I want to do it right now? Or I can do it when I'm 90 years old and I don't care how I look, how I feel, or what dress I can put on me. That is how you can do it. And this is modality which help you to do it. So on this note, I would like to thank you for being with me and take good care.